This video has been brought to you by the Landscape Certified Contractors Association. Due to the membership support, we're able to bring content to each and every one of you. If you have a topic or a product you'd like us to review, or if you want to become a member, visit www.irrigatortech.com and hope to hear from you soon. Enjoy the video.
Hello everybody, my name is Jose Avila and we're going to teach you today on how to plant Cymbidium orchids. What are Cymbidium orchids, when they flower, and what time of the year should you transplant them, and what sort of media should you be using. We have a Cymbidium orchid here today and it's about finished flowering. We're in the month of February now, but what I like you guys to know is when they flower is during the coolest time of the year. That would probably be they'll start out about November, December, they'll go through January, so that's give and take about 3 months during the time of the year that they flower. Cymbidium orchids are generally very easy plant to take care of. They like to be crowded. The more crowded that they are, the better flower you're gonna get, the more abundance of flower that you're gonna be getting. Generally, Cymbidium orchids give about 2-3 spikes of flowers depending on how big you've let it on the pot. Cymbidium orchids don't like to be in the ground. It gets too wet for them. They don't like wet feet for a long period of time. This one right here in particular, it had about 3 spikes. You could see them right here where the all flowers are. There's still no flower right here. As you could viewers see, this flower is already pretty much gone already. So we'll just be cutting this one off as we transplant it. Cymbidium orchids can also get funguses, insects, miticides, pesticides. Usually what you want to do when you get a fungus and you'll notice if you have it on a full sunny location or an afternoon sunny location, you'll notice some tip burns or leaf burns, and a lot of people can mistake that by a fungus. Cymbidium orchids don't like a full sunny location. They like a afternoon shade or a morning sunny location, even if you leave it close to the coastal areas. They can get scales, spider mites, mealybugs, and they could also get other sorts of insects, maybe even like aphids on the flowers, or right when it's starting to bloom out, when the buds are starting to open. What you want to do in that case, you may want to go ahead and get, if it's such a thing as insects and spider mites, you could go ahead and get something like a neem oil, which will take care of spider mites in other insects. Also, neem oil can take off some funguses. If it's something like a scale and you've noticed that the leaves have a honey residue on top of them, it's more like a clear film and it almost looks like a zap, you may want to go ahead and get a insecticide. That's an indication that maybe a scale and that the plant is fighting it off. During the time of the year while fertilizing your Cymbidium orchids, or throughout the time that they're flowering, you could go ahead and fertilize them with an osmocote product. This is a time release fertilizer. They come in outdoor, indoor, or they come as a balanced fertilizer on your NPK, or they could come as a high phosphorus, which meaning for flowers. But these are very mild fertilizers, so it won't take a whole lot to fertilize them, just because it's very mild and it only releases a percentage of the fertilizer during the time when you water them. However, you could go ahead and continue to fertilize them. It doesn't matter whether they're flowering or not. If you decide to fertilize them with a synthetic fertilizer and it's a water-soluble fertilizer, make sure you watch the nitrogen level on the product that you're purchasing, just because you don't want to go ahead and burn the plant during the time that you're going to water it. Even more so during the time if the plant is dry, if the soil structure of the plant is dry. But you could still go ahead and fertilize it, like I said, with a mild fertilizer. You could even go ahead and fertilize it with a powder fertilizer, and you could go ahead and get that at your Armstrong or any other place where they sell like EV Stone products and their organic fertilizers. Those products do not burn. Also with kelp meal, those products don't burn just because they're organic fertilizer. With any organic fertilizer that you fertilize it with, you have less potential of burning the plant. In our next segment, we're going to go ahead and show you on how to transplant your Cymbidium orchids. Thank you.